Hello, this is Beth Hilton with B Company. As you know, we bring you interviews with producers and singers and artists from all around the world. And today's no different. We have with us S.J. Jananiy, who is coming to us from Chennai, India, in her studio. And she is just such an inspiration. Well, let's bring her in. Welcome, S.J. How are you today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. It's so nice to see you in your beautiful, colorful studio.
Oh, thank you so much. And it's very nice to connect with you today for our interview.
And you are coming and joining us here in Burbank, and you are in Chennai, yes?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, I wanted to talk today, as I said in the introduction, about your multifaceted career. You've done so many different things in your young life, and it's so impressive. And so we want to talk about some of the projects that you're working on now and some of the things to come, and just get to know you a little better.
We released the Shiva Mantra, the single from the Mantras one, along with the producer J2, Indian Trap. And that was the Shiva Mantras put together in the trap music, merging the Indian elements, classical elements, along with the trap music, which was so explorative, experimental, and putting in some layers of vocals, some improvisations, the tans, the alaps, and so many elements. So altogether, this mantras album one features the mantras pertaining to various deities, and not only that, it focuses the festivals, and the release is based on the festivals, and this is really new to the market, that people haven't heard anything like this sort of music before. So this kind of music reaches all generation people, crossing all the boundaries and barriers. So it's actually two more than two music together. So it's like very experimental.
Yeah, it's really unique. And I saw the videos, and you're in the videos, and it's fantastic. It's like nothing I've ever seen before.
Yeah, even the video, the artwork, the design, everything, the mix master, we have to thank our whole team, and for bringing up such an amazing product.
Yeah, absolutely. But on the less modern side and much more classical, I know you have a long history in Carnatic music.
Yeah.
And in the Eastern traditions, and it's very important to preserve those traditions. So tell us a little bit about how you learned all of that, and when did you start?
Yeah, starting learning my Carnatic music goes a long way back. Like when I was 3.5 years, hardly, I started to learn Carnatic music. So that strong foundation in Indian classical music paved way to opening up many doors for my musical career so far till now. So being able to learn and imbibe and perform Carnatic classical music gave me a lot of insights and inputs to compose. Like I started composing when I was 10, and so many concerts and awards, by the way, with God's blessings, and so many albums. I started working for my first album when I was hardly 7. And so as I told earlier, the foundation in Carnatic music, that gave me the mentality, the ability to get over to the other genres of music like pop, especially the pop music, which is very common and very popular all over the world. So for that, Carnatic music learnings help me a lot. And not only that, uh, when I compose, like, I have to do the production also. So for that also, for planning the instruments, the arrangements, to conduct the recording session, to collaborate with musicians, session artists, so everything, Carnatic music really helped me a lot, and helps me a lot. And I also performed a Jugalbandi concert with Pandit Hariprasad Chaurasia ji at France, Paris. And that was the concert, the conversation between the Indian classical, two genres of Indian classical art forms, which is the Hindustani classical and the Carnatic classical. So he played the Hindustani classical Bansuri flute, and I was on the vocals singing the Carnatic.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I know that it seems to me like you're performing almost every weekend somewhere, live,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
really leading the whole band. I mean, it's
Yeah.
very, very impressive. And
Yeah.
you play various instruments too, in
Yes.
some of them, right?
Yeah.
How many
And
instruments do you play now?
I play the piano, the synthesizer, the harmonium, violin, veena for my recordings, the swarmandal, the harp, the kehan, and yeah, and other percussion.
And your voice, your beautiful voice.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Mm. Is the traditional music disappearing? Is it something that it's important to keep, the traditional alive, or is it still very popular?
It is popular, but still, yeah, it's our culture. So we do tend to preserve it and convey it to the future generation audience. So people, there are audience for to listen the Indian classical art forms all over the world, not only in India or the city based or zone based, but all over the world. People from France, Germany, everywhere there are audience, and a lot more of recognition still keeps developing towards this art form. So
Yeah.
it is also our duty to preserve it. Sure.
Yeah, good. So it sounds like it's pretty healthy. That's good.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, excellent. Um, when is the next recording or the most recent recording of that type that you put out? When did that come out, or is there something in the future for Carnatic music?
Yeah, sure. There are lots of recordings which needs to be released, unreleased. I have lots of bundles of recordings. It still happens, and right now I'm catching up with so many other things. Like I'm now committed to score music for a movie, so I really have to find time for everything. So it is so compelling to it demands your complete focus, your dedication, and everything. So it's really
Right.
hard to cope up. And right now I'm doing my PhD, my completion stage, and I'm discussing with my guide for submitting the synopsis and all. So that is also relevant to the Carnatic music compositions, and what are all the melodic structure present in the Carnatic composition. So I have written a lot about that, and things are going up like that.
So you will be doctor soon.
Yeah.
Dr. S.J. Jananiy. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah, correct, Beth.
But your nickname, people call you S.J. a lot. Is that okay? Is that
Yeah,
appropriate?
yeah, okay with that. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So tell us about this film. Sounds very exciting.
Yeah.
Tell me the title again, and kind of, are you allowed to tell us what the theme is and how you work on it?
Yeah, the movie is titled Vadakkan, which is the northern part of maybe India. So it is Vadakkan, and the shoot has begun the day before yesterday. And when the director explained me the concept, which is based on the nativity part of the Tamil Nadu, and the shooting is also done in a regional wise. So he explained me the nuances and the storyline and all. It was really a challenging, because like it demands that native kind of the element of the music to be conveyed to the audience. So in that sense, like, I had to think a lot of challenging ways, like what and how I could depict through my music. And even in my we have actually, there are 3 soundtracks, and I've completed 2 soundtracks, and the third song's work is going on now. And all are like country folk based. So for one of the songs, it's like when you listen to it, you are just going to ask me, is it your voice, SJ? Like that it is. So
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
you're quite the chameleon. I don't know if you know what a chameleon is there.
oh,
Here they change the color. They just change their look
oh,
all the
okay.
time, you
Yeah,
know.
it's exactly the same. You need to completely change the timbre of your voice. So it's very nice, and it's very interesting, a challenging concept. So in a day where we are more oriented with the pop music and the beats and all, so this movie straight away demands for some native kind of elements, the
Yeah.
components which are related to the nativity side of it. So
Is it being shot in the north? In
no, there are people traveling from the north to the south to work here. So that kind of a storyline it is.
Mhm. Oh, okay. Yeah. I have some friends up there. That's why I asked.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
And they work on location. So
Okay, okay.
they'll be pleased to hear about this.
That's so nice. And
So
there is
you
also
have
the caption in the Hindi also. So Vadakunit is written in Tamil, and the Hindi is also there. So
Oh, okay, okay. I know you have some American associations and affiliations. You're with the female composers group. What is that called?
the Alliance for Women Film Composers, yeah.
Right, right. How has
Uh,
that been for you? Very good to connect.
yeah, it's very nice, and I also post them about my recent ventures, this movie, and also they also respond to me in a very positive way, appreciating way. So it's very nice.
Yeah, and you've been a really active member of Intercontinental Music Awards and a big
Yeah,
winner last year, and that's how we met.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It, it's a wonderful experience, and this year, by God's grace, I've been also chosen as the ICMA ambassador. So very nice to be a part of the ICMAs, which is very diverse, encouraging diverse music from all over the world. I think
Hmm.
there is, no other such awards encouraging
Yeah.
talents from all over the world in a diverse way.
Yeah,
So
I really enjoyed it too.
yeah,
Um, and now you hopefully will be becoming a part of the Recording Academy family and joining,
yeah. Yeah,
the
and
peer
I
groups
have to
with the
thank you
Grammys.
so much. Thank you so much for your hard efforts to,
Just support.
support
I'm just
me.
supporting.
Yeah, yeah,
I believe in your music. I think it's
yeah,
beautiful and the
yeah.
quality is so great. And you should be a part of this international community. Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Beth. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Well, so what's next? What's next? Are you ever going to take a rest or go on vacation?
Yeah, I have a recording schedule in another 1 hour, 1 hour's time. So I'll be back to the studio again.
Well, it's important then to ask, how do you keep your energy and your focus and your flow? You're always so calm and always so pleasant. How do you keep it all? How do you
I think
keep it all
meditation.
going?
Yeah, my meditation and spirituality helps me a lot in terms of not only deciding on or determination, everything, the focus, as you say, the energy, the flow, and everything. So when you surrender to the Almighty, it's like that is the ultimate, and you need to yeah, of course I agree with the hard efforts, the hard work, that when we keep doing it, and the results will automatically, uh, come out.
Right.
But
Well, it's a good point because when you have the skill, when you've
yeah,
practiced your craft enough that the skill is there, then you can let go and let, the
yeah,
spirit and the intention move through you, through your
correct,
hands and your
correct.
voice.
Yeah. And Brahma Kumari's their Raja Yoga meditation helps me in my everyday the everyday works. So that is how my schedule has been crafted for years, over the years now. So I'm very thankful to Brahma Kumaris for making me a part of their association also, because like musically I'm blessed to offer my services to them, and it's really nice.
Mm-hmm. I know you're going to do great things.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for spending this time with me. And again, we're going to put all your information below so people can find you, whether it be to listen to your music or to hire you for your beautiful voice or to hire your studio. There's so many opportunities to work with you, or I would love to see you come over to Hollywood and score some movies here so we can hang out.
Definitely, Beth. Thank you so much for your support, for your wishes, and lots of wishes and support from you. Thanks a lot.
My pleasure.
Sunshine's whispering, a part of the globe looks so bright.